City Council meeting of December 9th, 2025 is called to order at 6:01 PM. City Manager, any changes to the agenda?
Number 5 has been updated.
That's noted. Thank you. Let's begin with roll call.
Councilmember Commissioner Lara.
Yes, here,
Council-
present.
Councilmember Commissioner Lutz.
Here.
Councilmember Commissioner Dr. Sanchez. Here. Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chairman or Vice President Camacho. Mayor President Garcia.
Here.
All present.
We're going to begin with the invocation by Councilmember Lara, followed by the flag salute. We have Isabel Alvarez, a first grader from Montebello Gardens Elementary, is going to lead us in the pledge. We'll begin with Councilmember Lara.
Everyone rise and bow your head. God, we come before you tonight with grateful hearts as we close out this year, reflect on all that has been our beloved. We ask for your continued guidance and wisdom as we gather here to serve our community. Help us to listen with open hearts, to speak with clarity and respect, and to make decisions that truly benefit all those who call Pico Rivera home. Tonight, we especially honor Mayor John Garcia and the tremendous sacrifice he has made on behalf of our city. We also want to thank his family, who made countless sacrifices as he led. We thank you for his dedication, his leadership, and his unwavering commitment to the people of Pico Rivera. May his service be remembered and his example continue to inspire those who follow. As we prepare to welcome new leadership and say goodbye to this chapter, we ask that you bless both those who are stepping down and those who are stepping up. Grant them strength, compassion, and the courage to always do what is right for our community. Help us to move forward together with unity and purpose, always remembering that our work here is in service to something greater than ourselves, the well-being and prosperity of every resident, every family, and every neighbor in Pico Rivera. We ask these things humbly in Jesus' name. Amen.
Isabel?
Everybody put your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, of the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Good job, Isabel. Isabel, can you come over with your family? We have a certificate of appreciation for you. As you make your way over here, Isabel, thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. You did an outstanding job. Job well done. The colleagues here in the City Council, we want to give you a certificate of appreciation. Save this with your resume, okay, because you're going places. You want- Oh,
We left.
yeah. Is in it?
Okay.
All right, moving along. I want to recognize some of our commissioners in attendance. We have with us this evening from our Planning Commission, Tommy Alazaldes. And we have Paul Camacho from our Veterans Commission. But we also have other commissioners here with this evening. We have Daniel Garcia from our Veterans Commission. Esther Solis from our Planning Commission. Kimberly Garcia from our Parks and Recreation Commission. Bobby Tanner from our Veterans Commission. And I just seen Idma walk in. Idma, good to see you. We also have Jonathan Cordova from Linda Sanchez's office. Jonathan, thank you. And for those of you who don't know Fred Zermeno's in the house. All right, let's go ahead and move forward with our public hearing. We have a city council, we have a public hearing for item number 1, and it has to do with the adoption of the California Vehicle Code Section 22-500 for violation of state daylight parking. City manager?
Yes, Mayor, no memo. Short presentation, if you'd like.
Yes, we can go ahead and do that. Yes, please.
Shelby.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor and Council. You may know AB 413 went into effect January 1st, 2024. Thereafter, the state of California offered or recommended that a 12-month period of time where municipalities would warn and offer education towards this new law. The law, in effect, prohibits parking. Slide, please. 20 feet from every intersection, whether it's red marked or not. Next slide, please. If you have a bump out, like the one illustrated here, 15 feet. Next slide. The purpose for the daylighting law is to prevent vehicles from parking in close proximity to the intersection, thereby causing an effective blind spot, both for pedestrian and cyclists alike. As I said earlier, it went into effect January 1st, 2024, with a 1-year period of time for the public to be educated. Municipalities like ours took twice as much time to, again, afford the public time to understand the law. Generally, what they got from our Parking Enforcement Division were warnings. We had leaflets distributed. The information is also on our website. Because municipalities are not obliged to red curb, it's much like a fire hydrant. We know and we understand that we should not park in close proximity to a fire hydrant. Still, and all folks do it, they get a ticket for it. But the intersection is a little bit different. Parking is often impacted. We are accustomed to parking in anything that's not red or green or yellow. And so the city took a very meticulous approach to inform the public so that they could understand that this is the law. It has gone into effect. In order to cite folks, however, excuse me, the city had to adopt this section of the vehicle code in our fee schedule. So going forward, parking enforcement officers will have the ability to cite folks who do park within these areas. These are the methods by which we've informed the public: flyer, social media, website. Slide, please. With respect to the fee, we did do an analysis of municipalities in the surrounding areas. We feel that the fee is commensurate, if not below, what many of our neighboring cities are charging. Next slide. That concludes my presentation. I'm happy to take any questions you might have.
Any questions, comments, staff? Dr. Sanchez?
No, not for this. Much the same way as you wouldn't have a sign that says "Don't park next to this fire hydrant," there will not be a sign that indicates you have a certain distance clearance. People will, they'll learn it. They've either learned about it through our outreach effort, or they will learn about it because they receive a ticket, and the word will get around that way too.
Any other comments? Okay, we'll move forward. Written, I do have a written comment right here. It was submitted from Esther Mejia on this item to continue to raise awareness on this item number 1. We can make that for the record. Any other?
Not a new law, but it's and hate for them to have a big ticket on their windshield.
Well noted.
They can use social media and so our word of mouth.
Absolutely. It is, so no, any other oral?
There were no oral.
So then let's go ahead and close it, and, any other further discussion? There be none, roll call, can I have a motion?
Motion.
Okay, moved by Councilmember Lutz, second by Councilmember Lara, roll call, please.
Councilmember Lara? Councilmember Lutz?
Yes.
Councilmember Dr. Sanchez?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Camacho? Mayor Garcia?
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move into, public comments. Why don't we start off with Lauren Talbot? Good evening.
Hello? Oh, there it is. Good evening, Honorable Mayor and members of the City Council. My name is Lauren Talbot, and I'm the Community Library Manager at the Pico Rivera Library and the Rivera Library. Here are our updates for December. Families are invited to our Puppet Day program at the Pico Rivera Library on Tuesday, December 16th at 4 p.m. Kids will learn about the art of puppetry and ventriloquism. They will also meet a cast of puppet friends, learn valuable life lessons, and watch a beloved children's book brought to life by puppets. The Pico Rivera Library Book Club will be discussing their favorite books of 2025 on Tuesday, December 16th at 6 p.m. at the Pico Rivera Library. Copies of our January book, The Thursday Murder Club, will be available for checkout. Both of the libraries will be closing at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, December 24th, and on Wednesday, December 31st. Both libraries will be closed on December 25th and January 1st for the holidays. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Ricky Salas. Rick?
Well, good evening, City Council. Thank you for letting me have the opportunity to speak. I'm here to readdress a few issues. I wrote a letter to all the City Councilmen. It's dated October 23rd of 2024. And I've discussed some of these issues to some of you council members, but there's still some that are unresolved, and I would like to have some input from the City Council. Let me read it, time permitting, what I can get through. It says, "Good evening, Mayor Lara." At that time, it was Andrew, and distinguished City Council members. My name is Rick Salas, a.k.a. Ricky Ricardo. I've been a resident of Pico Rivera for over 40 years and have been attending City Council meetings on and off through the years and have shared with you some of my concerns. I thank you all for your dedication of service to our city, and with all due respect, I want to bring up a few issues that are very deserving and long overdue of some answers, not only to me, but to all the citizens of Pico Rivera that have entrusted you with their votes when they elected you as City Council members. You are the guardians and leaders of our city that are to lead by example, rolling up your sleeves and getting behind the trenches, reaching out to our citizens, knocking on doors, and tending to their needs and concerns. The foremost back then was the mines, which is behind the Mines Avenue resurfacing corridor. Next was the status of Rosemead Boulevard. I know that there's been a lot of improvements from Slauson or between the 5, but still from Slauson all the way up to Whittier Boulevard, there's a lot of work to be done. I mean, I don't understand some of the landscaping, a lot of rocks thrown in, and a lot of bumps. Okay, This one that I've had really hard burn is the Balfour Avenue between Lindsay and Rosemead Boulevard that is full of potholes, loose gravel, and asphalt. It is a major corridor for citizens that live west of Rosemead Boulevard and that have to drop off and pick up their kids every day to attend El Rancho. You've had all summer long, this is a year ago, to fix the streets while the kids were out of school for the summer. Now the rainy season that was last year will soon be upon us, and we again will be a total mess driving our kids' school through puddles of water and as if we were driving in TJ. Now, I don't know if you guys go through that or not or where you live, but go take a look at that. Go take a look at the street. I mean, I drive it every single day back and forth, man. It's just ridiculous. And it hurts me that whoever's responsible, whether Public Works or something, they don't get on with a crew to get on. You know, what is going to be done, okay? At that time, El Rancho High School was in the process of the new stadium. They did a great job. That's behind us. I commend it on for all the great work.
Rick, if I may, Mr. Salas, I'll go, if you want to wrap, and then we would want a copy of that so we can address one specifically, if
3
that's
minutes.
okay.
You give, 40 minutes.
No,
for
go
all
ahead
these
and wrap it. Go
presentations,
ahead and
okay?
wrap it.
No, I'll leave the letters here. I just got some
Okay,
of the
so
other
we can
issues.
leave them with staff and we can
I'll
address
leave 'em
those
there.
concerns.
You've gotten them before. I requested some feedback from all of you. It went just completely unnoticed, no response at all. Not true? I went over.
If you can leave them
Okay.
with staff, Mr. Salas,
Okay.
thank you.
I spent time with you about an hour on all these issues.
As a
Yes.
result,
Talked
yes.
with-
Mr. Salas, thank you, sir.
I left them.
Thank you.
Can you hear me? Test. My microphone working? Thank you. City Manager, if I may request, can please follow up with also Public Works or whatever department is involved regarding his matters. Thank you.
And on the follow-up, whatever the concerns are on there, we can itemize and make sure that they're adhered to. Get a copy.
Just a point of clarification. When I received that letter, I invited Ricky Ricardo, and we spent an hour at going point by point, talking about some of these issues. So to say that there was no response is just not accurate. I get sometimes projects don't happen as quick as we want them to, or maybe certain streets aren't paved that we want them to. I'm not saying that his concerns are not valid. There's valid concerns. But to say that there's been no response, that's just...
All righty, moving along, we have one more.
Mr. Mayor, if I may interject, I know we're breaking protocol, and we're not supposed to comment back and forth,
Right.
but since all the council
Right.
members are talking, I do want to acknowledge, Ricky, he did explain that his major concerns are streets that haven't been resurfaced or repaved. I think the best solution here is to give them the schedule of repavement and resurfacing for those specific streets that he's asked. I've spent a lot of time with him at his house several times, and if we can get that repavement schedule out to him, I think that would be a good first step.
Thank you. All righty, moving along, Fred Zermano.
All righty then.
Thank you, Fred Zermano.
The high transition.
Okay. Well, here we go. Mr. Johnny Garcia, City Council, staff, City Manager, thank you for giving me this time to be up here to recognize Mr. Mayor Johnny Garcia. He was a great leader as he took us through 2025, and in recognition of your work, Mayor, for the city of Pico Rivera for the past year, your dedication to lead and to serve the community is commendable. Your commitment to making difficult decisions while striving to find the best solution has greatly benefited all who live and work in the community. And for those of you who don't know Johnny, our mayor, but I'm sure most of you do, it's time to get busy, Johnny.
That's
No,
right.
and he will. He'll get busier than obviously he was. but we had a great time with Johnny being the mayor of the city of Pico Rivera. What a great leader. And on behalf of Senator Bob Archuleta and the 30th Senate District of the state of California, I congratulate you on a job well done and wish you continued success. And of course, we wish our next leader, the next mayor of the city of Pico Rivera, to continue to strive to make sure that our community is well represented and we continue to move forward leading the city of Pico Rivera to bigger and better heights as we are now. So once again, Mr. Mayor, congratulations, and I have this proclamation here for you from the state of California.
Fred, you want to come? Sure. Fred Germano's in the house.
Get busy.
It's time to get busy. All right. Please convey our message. We appreciate Senator Bob Archuleta. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. Moving along, we have on agencies on tonight's agenda: City Council, Water Authority, items 2 to 11. You have a motion or any discussion?
Motion to approve?
Motion approved by Councilmember Lutz.
Second. Oh,
Dr. Sanchez. Roll call.
Councilmember Commissioner Lara,
Yes.
Councilmember Commissioner Lutz,
Yes.
Councilmember Commissioner Dr. Sanchez,
yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Vice President Camacho, Mayor President Garcia.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
Next item on the city council, we have a regular agenda, number 12, which is the annual comprehensive financial report, fiscal ending year June 30th to 2025.
Yes, Mayor, I'll bring up Jane Guo to give a brief presentation on CAFR, which was done in record time. So I'd like to thank Jane and her leadership and the entire finance team for putting this. Jane?
Thank you. Good evening, Honorable Mayor and the City Council members. Jane Guo, Director of Administrative Services, is here tonight to present the fiscal year 2024-25 year-end result, focusing on the general fund and the enterprise fund. So, the city's annual comprehensive financial report was audited by an independent auditor, Clifton Larson Allen, CLA, and the city received an unqualified or clean opinion. Before we get into the numbers, we would like to present some accomplishment of the city in fiscal year 24-25. During the fiscal year, our incredible team has accomplished so much that it was challenging to select the items to share here. These are just a few of our most notable accomplishments. They showcase the department's dedication to advance the city council's goals and priorities while consistently delivering exceptional service to our community. The fiscal year 24-25 accomplishment brochure you received includes additional information, and we would like to thank the media division for helping put it together. So here you have the fiscal year 24-25 general fund year-end results. We have operating revenues of 63.66 million and transfers in of 1.75 million. Operating expenditures came in at 56.23 million and the transfers out of 7.72 million, primarily to CIP projects such as street resurfacing and Rio Hondo Park renovation. The net result is $1.46 million. So here is a comparison of fiscal year 23-24 actual, fiscal year 24-25 amended budget, and fiscal year 24-25 actual general fund revenue by revenue category. The fiscal year 24-25 amount was higher, primarily due to increases in sales tax, property tax, license and permit fees, and business license tax. Sales tax increased by about 700,000 or 3% compared to the prior year, attribute to the inflation factor that elevate the costs of goods and services. Property tax rose by 743,000 or 5%, consistent with the average property value increases observed across Los Angeles County during the same period. Licenses and permits grew by about 566,000 or 27%, reflecting higher activities in building and electrical permits, zoning and planning fee, etc. The city also realized an additional 215,000 in business license revenue in fiscal year 24-25 as enforcement of Measure AB continues. This slide shows the impact of Measure AB on business license revenue. Before implementing Measure AB in January 2023, the city collected approximately 1.4 million in business license revenue, representing about 3% of total general fund revenues. In fiscal year 24-25, the amount increased to 4.7 million, or roughly 7%. This growth has diversified the city's revenue base and reduced our reliance on sales and property tax revenues. Here is the comparison of fiscal year 23-24 actual, 24-25 amended budget, and 24-25 actual general fund expenditures. Overall expenditures increased by approximately $4.6 million. Salaries and benefits went up about $2.5 million, reflecting approved COLA adjustments, the filling of previously vacant positions, and higher PERS and group health insurance costs. Maintenance and operation increased by $1.1 million, largely attributed to increased costs for materials and contracted services. Capital outlay expenditures increased by $1 million for the acquisition of a property on the Whittier Boulevard. Here are the bar graphs comparing expenditures across different departments. As you can see, all departments came in below the amended budget, largely due to salary savings from vacant positions and ongoing projects that continued into fiscal year 25-26. While operating within a lean budget, the departments not only held the line, but also successfully carried out their work, with a few positions remaining vacant and some projects continued into fiscal year 25-26. So next, we will discuss enterprise funds, which include 4 standalone fee-for-service type funds. We have 4 enterprise funds: water operation, prime, golf course, and sports arena. Here is overview. Water operations has ending fund balance of $53.8 million, including $24.4 million allocated to ongoing CIP projects that continued into fiscal year 25-26, such as the water main project and the PFAS treatment project. Prime has a surplus of $4.3 million due to proactive rate management and procurement of long-term clean energy contracts at competitive prices. Golf course experienced a modest decline in revenues and an increase in expenses, resulting in a net operating loss of $641,000. Sports arena had modest growth in activities, resulting in a net income of $43,000. So here are our recommended action items. Number 1, receive and file the report. Number 2, authorize the transfer of $428,020 to cover the negative fund balance in the liability claim funds. So that concludes my presentation, and we're happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Before I open it up to my colleagues on the dais up here, Jane, you, Jessica, and your entire finance team, I know we kid around, we call you the Incredibles, the Hidden Figures, but what you've done here to get this report out, as the city manager pointed out, in record time is unheard of. When you look at other cities who struggle just to meet those reports in a timely manner, and you put it in advanced record time. You provide a comfort level that we're passing audits, we're strong fiscally, we're being prudent of the dollars. So job well done to the entire team.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
go
you
ahead and
very
open it
much.
up to
It's definitely a team effort.
Any comments from my colleagues? Okay, then let's, Dr. Sanchez?
One question regarding the prime surplus.
Yes.
Do we have, I know we have several unfunded projects. Have we identified any projects related to sustainability or any unfunded projects that this already is thinking about going towards? Maybe this is for
Yeah, we're currently evaluating where we can spend some of these proceeds, but the surpluses allows us a cushion. As you know, with rates, they're very volatile.
Sure.
So we like to keep a cushion, just buy power. It's there as a.
Sure. What is our projected surplus cushion that we're anticipating amount?
We
What
usually
percentage?
target about 70%. Yeah, just because of the volatility of the energy markets.
Thank you.
You need a motion to approve staff's recommendation? Okay, do we have a motion? Who moved? Oh, Mayor Pro Tem moved, second by Councilmember Lara. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Lara,
Yes.
Councilmember Lutz,
Yes.
Councilmember Dr. Sanchez,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Camacho, Mayor Garcia.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna hand over the mic there and to the city clerk and ask for nominations.
The Honorable Mayor and members of the City Council, I will now open up the nomination period for the office of mayor.
I nominate Gustavo Camacho.
Do I hear any other nomination? Hearing none, the nomination for the office of mayor is now closed. I will now take a roll call vote. Councilmember Lara,
Yes.
Councilmember Lutz,
Yes.
Councilmember Dr. Sanchez,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Camacho, Mayor Garcia.
Yes.
Motion passes with a 5-0 vote. Congratulations to Gustavo V. Camacho on being selected to the mayor as mayor 2026 of Pico Rivera.
We're gonna play some musical chairs real quick.
Righty. I've been here a while. This is my first time. This is my fourth time. It's but still an honor, just like the first time. So I appreciate you, council. But sort of giving comments at this moment, I do want to open it up. Nominations for our mayor pro tem. Dr.
Do we hear any other nominations? Hearing none, I will close the nomination period for Mayor Pro Tem 4. I will now take a roll call vote. Councilmember Lara,
Yes.
Councilmember Lutz,
Yes.
Councilmember Dr. Sanchez,
Yes.
Councilmember Garcia,
Yes.
Mayor Camacho.
Yes.
Motion passes with a 5-0 vote. Congratulations, Dr. Monica Sanchez.
I'll stay here for now, if that's okay. Confuse you less.
All right. Good. More importantly, the bosses.
Okay.
Just for your wife. Okay, and we're going to have our outgoing mayor say a few words, but custom for us to present our outgoing mayor a book, a picture of all the events that have taken place, activities, projects. It was my honor on behalf of the city council to present this book of all of the this year. Mayor, and so congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, as we get situated here, just wanted to, this opportunity for our outgoing mayor to say a few words for the year. here, the work you've done. Of course, fellow colleagues, appreciate it.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Before I get started, I just want to thank the Creator of the universe for this opportunity to serve as the mayor. As I sit here tonight for my final meeting as your mayor, I'm filled with a mix of gratitude, pride, and humility. Serving the people of Pico Rivera has been one of my greatest honors of my life. This city, our city, is more than a collection of streets and buildings. It is a community built on heart, family, and resilience. When I took this seat, I made a promise that I would lead with integrity, transparency, and purpose. And together with the support of my colleagues, our incredible staff, and the residents who give this city its soul, we delivered on that promise. To my fellow council members, thank you. Each and every one of you has brought dedication and conviction to this dais. We've debated passionately, we disagreed at times, but we've always shared one goal, and that is to make Pico Rivera a stronger, safer, and more vibrant community. To our city manager and every member of our city team, from Public Works, Parks and Recreation, HR, and our media team, finance, and public safety. Thank you for your professionalism and your commitment. You're the ones who turn policy into action and the vision into reality. Because of you, Pico Rivera runs efficiently, creatively, and with the heart of service. To our residents and business owners, thank you for believing in this city. Your pride, your patience, and your partnership are what make Pico Rivera thrive. Whether you're attending a community event, investing in our local economy, or simply helping a neighbor, you are the foundation of this city's success. To all the commissioners, and many of you here this evening, thank you for your service, your dedication, and the countless hours supporting the city through your respective bodies. Your work often happens behind the scenes, but it strengthens every part of our community. I also want to especially acknowledge my appointed commissioners, Tommy Elizaldes, Paul Camacho, Pat Salcedo, and Fernando Lopez. Thank you for your guidance and your commitment. And to my family, my deepest thanks. Public service demands time, late nights, and weekends that belong to others. My wife and children have been patient, understanding, and supportive every step of the way. Their love and encouragement have been my anchor throughout this journey. As I reflect on our accomplishments, I see the story of a city that refused to stand still. As the mayor, I'm just one of 5 members here on the city council. And nothing we have achieved happens without the collective support and collaboration and commitment of my colleagues on this dais. Every success we celebrate tonight is a result of shared leadership. We strengthen our financial foundation. You heard the report, presenting balanced budgets, receiving our 27th consecutive national award for financial excellence, and maintaining one of the strongest reserve positions in the region. That stability ensures future councils can continue to invest in the services that our residents depend on. We've embraced innovation, integrating artificial intelligence and data analytics into our daily operations, joining the National Gov AI Coalition, and modernizing how we deliver services to our residents. Pico Rivera is now recognized as a model for how technology can enhance transparency and responsiveness in local government. We modernize public safety, implementing advanced systems like ShotSpotter, gunshot detection, block license plate readers, and the Net Watch AI monitoring. These tools have allowed us to prevent crime more effectively, respond faster, and protect our neighborhoods with greater precision and care. Captain Hernandez, you and the men and women who keep our community safe, we appreciate everything you do. We appreciate your leadership and your passion and commitment to this community. Southwest Patrol, Public Safety Coordinator, and former Captain Phil Marquez, both game changers here in the city of Pico Rivera. We invested in infrastructure and sustainability, resurfacing roads, repairing storm drains, beautifying corridors, replacing Smith Park's turf, and installing EV charger stations at City Hall. Through our Climate Action and Adaptation Plan, we became the city's first gateway region to receive a Soul Smart Gold and Platinum Energy Action Award, reaffirming that environmental responsibility is central to who we are. We advanced economic development, bringing new investment and life to our corridors with projects like the Southern California Gas Company's 70,000 square foot training center and their Center Point crossdock facility and the revitalization of Rosemead and Washington Boulevards. These efforts will generate jobs, revenue, and opportunity for years to come. We've strengthened community connection, expanding youth leadership programs, launching new special events, and celebrating together once again as our parks and public spaces. From the first ever 5K run and the adaptive dances to the renovation of our youth and senior centers. We've rekindled the community, the spirit that defines Pico Rivera. One of my most proudest moments is the continued commitment of our veterans. We've expanded through our Veterans Resource Center here on site. We've ensured meaningful recognition at city events. We're a Purple Heart community. We're going to be having a monument at our Veterans Memorial Plaza, and we'll continue to honor our veterans. To all that have served, thank you for your courage and your enduring inspiration. May God bless the city of Pico Rivera. It truly was an honor to serve as your mayor. And as a small token of my appreciation, I have something for my colleagues as an outgoing gift. And as I present, I'll be making a personal visit to the department heads and staff. I didn't want to prolong this meeting tonight, but let me, I have a little list of, I just may take a few more minutes. This is the key to the city, and it says Mayor Johnny Garcia 2025 on it. And this will be presented to individuals here in the city, make a difference. And I'm so blessed to serve with this city council. I'm gonna start with Mayor Gustavo Camacho. Dr. Monica Sanchez. Mr. Andrew Lara. Eric Lutz. Want to take a photo? All the memory bank here. If we could have our city manager, Steve Carmona, step forward, please. Steve. Angelina, where's Angelina? Angelina. Hey, you know, Angelina is quiet, but when there's the finance, Angelina takes care of business right there. She makes sure things are in order. Captain, you don't need a key, but this is a. That's right, that's right. Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm right here. Can you do the honors and please make sure that Arnold is this? Arnold's been part of this team as well. We wanna make sure that Arnold is here. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, these next two individuals, I'll tell you, I had a chance right when I hit the ground in 2022. They've embraced, they support me, and they constantly making me move forward with follow-up requests. And they know I'm very active when it comes to requests, especially from the community. But more importantly, in August of this year, on the 17th at 7:30 p.m., I went to one of the most difficult times of my life. Not only my colleagues, everybody, but the support that was there, the love. But these two individuals, I mean, they just helped me in every way possible to carry forward, keep moving forward. So if I could have them both come up simultaneous. Sandra and Cynthia, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Robert's gonna get that right shot. So I'll be making rounds this week, so stay tuned. Again, thank you, it was a true honor. Thank you very much, thank you.
So before we continue, I would like to open it up for my colleagues to, if they have any comments.
Gustavo, we have something for you. Thank you, Sandra.
I love those.
For you.
But Gustavo, we know you've done this, you knowledge, wisdom, leadership, passion, hours, and the time that you put in that many people don't know. The committees that this man sits on, making sure that Pico Rivera is represented. This guy does a lot behind the scenes. So Gustavo, it's well deserved, brother. Thank you for your leadership and your commitment. And congratulations as for being the mayor, brother. I know you're going to do well.
It's gonna look funny just be holding the flowers. At least they know. Thank you, man. Thank you. And it's definitely a team effort. You know? Vivian has done a lot. You get 2 for 1. Thank you, Councilmember. Again, I'd like to open it up to my colleagues to say a few remarks for our outgoing mayor, John Garcia. I'll go ahead and start to my left.
Yeah, thank you. Mayor Garcia, it's been a privilege to serve under your leadership as mayor. When I see mayors lead, to me it tells me where their heart's at in regards to the community. And it was very evident where your heart has always been with the city of Pico Rivera. being someone who was born here, someone who was entrenched in sports as a youth. You know, when you talk about RBA baseball, when you talk about the Dons and the Donnas, you went through those programs, your children went through those programs. But what I like to hear is I like to hear the stories of the coaches and those people who are no longer here with us. But you have that cultural continuity, and you bring these people back to life. But people can only do that if they've been part of it. I say that because throughout this year, there was a parade of such individuals that were honored, and that was you. You brought that. Every meeting, we were honoring a group, we were honoring individuals for their self-sacrifice, for their commitment, for their never-ending showing up for the city of Pico Rivera, because they're not showing up for themselves, right? All those years of time and effort, they're showing up for kids, they're showing up for elders, they're showing up for those in need in our community, right? And I don't think that they've ever been recognized on a continuous basis like that, but you did that because that's where your heart has always been. And I wanted to say that directly to you. If anything marks your leadership in my eyes, it's going back and saying thank you. And I think that's a great example for all of us to follow. So thank you to your wife and your kids, your family. They were all supportive. So thank you for your leadership, Mayor. To the incoming Mayor Camacho, the very first time and only time I've been mayor is I too received flowers, and I thought they were for me. But then when my end came as mayor, I realized that the flowers were not for me, that they're truly for my family and for my wife, because it signifies the sacrifice that they will have to make on behalf of your leadership to our city. And I've never served under your leadership, and I look forward to it. I look forward to the many things that we're going to continue to do as a team. And just your vision and your heart and where that's placed, I have a good idea where that's going to be, and I'm here for it. So thank you.
Well, to outgoing Mayor Garcia, we all know he's not going anywhere. He's going to still be a part of the team. And I'd say we have a fantastic team here, staff and the council. And if you look back to the trajectory of Johnny life here in Pico Rivera, he was born and raised in Pico. He's participated in the sports. He's coached the kids generation after generation. And his family, too. They're all public service members, each one of them. So it's not just Johnny, it's Johnny and his entire family. They have generations of public service rooted in the community. And I know because I live a couple blocks away from him. I go to the same church, and I played baseball in the same parks as he has, and I've gone to the same schools that he has. And he's not going anywhere. He's still going to continue to be a part of our wonderful city council. We're making so many strides, and I'm so proud to be a part of this community. And the fact that we're now transitioning now to our wonderful Mayor Camacho. He's been here, done that. It's his 4th time. He knows what he's doing. We all have that unified vision of ultimate goals of making our city the best that it can be. I'm confident under your leadership, we're going to do great things. And I want to thank the both of you for being a part of our community. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Let's reach for the stars and celebrate with each accomplishment year after year. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Thank you. First, I'd like to start with our outgoing mayor. I have served over a decade with Johnny Garcia. We started out on the Parks and Recreation Commission together. And at that time, I was the new commissioner, and he took me under his wing. And I always remember that your children are all adults, and you still continue to coach and mentor all of our young boys. And that to me is truly the way that a role model and a leader should be. It's not out of what he's going to get out of it. I'm sure you're tired at the end of the day, at the end of a work day, but continuing to serve our kids, our families, and our community. And it's a pleasure to serve with you again on the city council together. You had a great mayorship, and just showing your true self and your heart, giving your heart and all of your time. I felt like we got the better end of the deal with your family included, with your daughter Kimberly and the Parks Commission, and Vivian, your wife, and Robert. They're with you at every event and working, taking pictures and helping and serving the community too. So it definitely is a family affair. We did have some difficult times where we were under attack, and we also faced a lot of loss this year. Not only a child that was shot, but I know your own mother, and God bless her. I was able to attend her funeral, and I want to leave with that this week we celebrate the Feast of the Immaculate Conception for those of us that are Catholic, and I just want to leave with recognizing that the role that I know that your mother is a very proud, looking down with a big smile, and she's done a great job, Mayor Johnny, and we're proud to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, colleagues. And, I will start by just saying some words of my colleague, John Garcia. And I'll start by saying, and we've heard this before, the community's mayor. And he has been able to demonstrate that with the title. But he had that title before he even got into council. And we all know this because when we get to see what the trajectory of our colleague as it relates to working with our seniors, working with our veterans, working with our youth, not a year, not 2 years, not 5 years, 10 decades. And, it shows that a lot of these members that you coach, that you taught, that you work with, have come around circles, doing their own thing, being leaders themselves, is because of what you showed them and how you showed them to be good people, good citizens, integrity, honest, and committed. People, have your word means a lot, and your word means a lot. You're a man of your word, without a doubt. You're old school in the handshake, which is what's important. Nowadays, we need documents, and it is what it is, but when you have a handshake and you give your word, it means a lot, and you're a stand-up guy for that, because he's done a lot in this community, and through this, it's not, once you get up here, as my colleagues have stated, and I echo their comments, you do a lot of sacrifice, through family sacrifice, and you did that. You've done, and you handle yourself well, the way you engage with the community, with the mayorship, as a council member, but now with the mayorship, the way you met with the community members, the way you respond to community members, when somebody comes and speaks, follow through on it. So it's not something that just kind of, okay, let's get in here, check the box, let's go home, and see you in a couple of weeks. You're committed throughout, and I've seen that. And so thank you for you, Councilmember Garcia, for doing what you've done in this position and leading us together, because we were able to do a lot together as the accomplishments that you stated, and others, you were pretty modest as to what we've done, but through your leadership, we got through. So, I stand to continue that together as a team. So I appreciate you, thank you, and thank you for being a friend. Appreciate you. I'll just say a few words as it relates as we come on in, and I first, as many people to thank, but I obviously want to start thanking my family. My wife Liz, my daughter Maya, Carolina, and Sofia for their unwavering support. Yes, this is my 4th time being mayor, but you know, and I've been in office for 16 years now, but I take every year as a new year. I don't take it as if I've done that, because I continue to learn, I continue to learn from my colleagues, and we continue to stay motivated because I respect the vote of the people, and I make sure that I do my work. Not perfect, we make mistakes, there's errors along the way, and or maybe not the follow through, but we do what we can to do that. So I just want to thank my family for that. I mean, Maya was 10 years old, now she's 26. Carolina was 1, and now she's 17, and the little one was born into this. So, but you know, I'm able to do and succeed in this job because of them. So thank you, all you, for your support. Appreciate you. To my colleagues in the City Council, I mean, I appreciate every one of you for your own leadership. You've all stepped into this mayorship role already. You've been in office long enough to understand the work that needs to be done for our community, and you all have shown your leadership, and I think that we're gonna just continue being successful in the years to come. There's a lot to do, and I've been able to work with a lot of different city councils over the years, but I gotta say that this one has been one of the ones that I've enjoyed the most, because everybody's practical, everybody's level-headed. It's not about the ego, it's not about any one of us, about getting the job done for the community. And so it just makes for good stability, and I always say, when you have stability in city council, you have creativity, innovation at the staff level. And that's what's taking place right now in City of Pico Rivera. We are at the cuff of making, you know, big changes for a city our size, and it's being recognized throughout. And you know, I won't spend the time and talk about everything that's going on, but it shows that there's stability and there's creativity, innovation that is going on here. And so, you know, to staff, you know, from our city manager, you've assembled a good team, Steve. You've gotten the work done. You know, we've done a lot this year, but we have a lot more to do. And in 2026, there's a lot of execution and demonstration to the community, whether it be from community development. We've heard our budget, you know, our stable budget that, you know, fiscally sound, prudent audits, low-risk city. And so all of that goes through all of our standards and processes that we have in our city, community development, economic development. We have many businesses that want to come. There's a high interest of business that want to come to our city. We're limited in space. I mean, I would have to say that we were that close to bringing Trader Joe's. I mean, if there's one business that everybody has asked for since I got elected, it's Trader Joe's, and we just don't have the space, unfortunately, and the dynamic. But it shows the interest. Public Works, you know, this is the department that's been one of the busiest right now. We have a lot we talked about, the speaker came and spoke about roads. Balfour's on the list, and it's forthcoming, and trust me, it's on our radar as well as many other streets that are forthcoming. We wish, as a council, that these projects were have done yesterday. Unfortunately, you know, government doesn't function that fast, but our job as a city council is to make sure that we navigate the bureaucracy that government creates, that we're able to accomplish and do the work. So there's a lot to be done. Our Parks and Recs department, the fund department, as Pam would love to say, you know, we've signature events, big events throughout, but when we see the big events, but the programming that happens in our parks day in and day out is what the community loves and appreciates. So to all of staff, once again, you know, I can go on and on, each and every one of you. We got the Olympics, we got the World Cup, we have so much good stuff as a city our size, and there'll be time for me to talk a little bit more, but thank you, all of you, for what you've done, what you have. You know, it's our job, we get elected, put pressure on you to make sure that you get the job done, because, you know, we are residents too. And we want to make sure that, you know, we get the complaints of why isn't that done yet. So we can make this happen, and let's do it. Let's show the community that we're going to continue growing. They can see the progress and the growth that we've done. So with that, you know, again, thank you, colleagues. Thank you to our community. Thank you to our commissioners. Thank you, family. Thank you, staff. Captain, stepped into this role. You've been the hard worker in your days that you were here. You came back. Your lieutenant, right-hand man. You were the right guy to be the captain. I'm proud that you're serving as our captain right now. because our community is safer because of you. So with that, thank you all. Appreciate you. I think that is it for today. Looking forward to working with everyone, and I want to go ahead and close. Do you have any reports?
A couple, really brief, really brief, really brief.
He's ready.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Will it be brief, like 30-second brief?
Yes, yes. So really quick, we do share something in common with the Dodgers this year, right? And that is a repeat. We just repeated the Platinum Award for Sustainability with the Gateway Cities. That's 27 cities that we competed. That's hot off the press. I'd like to thank Victor. I'd like to thank Victor Farrar and his team. Again, it was a great effort. It's the second time we won it. There will definitely be a three-peat. We've been talking about it today, and a lot of cities are gunning after us.
And I believe if we created the Platinum Award because of us, right? And then we keep winning.
And they keep winning, and they're very envious, and they actually think of teaming up against us.
Well, Mayor, what was different on this one is you had 3 cities trying to team up.
Yeah.
Bring it on, bring
We
it on.
still got it.
Really quick, another one. You guys heard the presentation. We got another GFOA award for our finance team. So again, we continue to excel in that department. Just today, we attended another event, the American Public Works Association. We got an award for beautification efforts along our corridors. Noe has that handy there. And again, thank you, the mayor and the city council, for your support, because all this would not happen without that effort. So again, that concludes my reports.
Well, thank you, city manager, that's good. I'm glad you mentioned that, that was worth it. But, thank you, Public Works, Finance Department, it shows where we're at, and, the Office of Sustainability, one of the few cities that have that office, and to be bringing these awards of what we're doing, because you can grow, but you can grow smart, and you can grow with sustainability in mind. So, thank you all, appreciate it. And before I wish you all a Merry Christmas, I want to close this meeting adjourning someone who we all saw and know very well, Beverly Walker, who was definitely a champion for reading, library. Since day one, she's always been promoting literacy. And so in her honor, we adjourn this meeting. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. Thank you all.